Don't hate the player, hate the game. Over the last 24 hours, NBA free agency has seen a number of players agree to contracts north of $100 million. And while $100 million contracts are nothing new, the vast amount of players getting them are. It's no secret that the new salary cap has enabled teams to offer up these massive contracts, but the question is, are these players really worth the dollars they're getting? And that's where the haters come in. In fact, I admit, when I saw some of these massive contracts yesterday, the first thing I said was, you gotta be kidding me. But then I decided to dig a little deeper, and after seeing a tweet by LeBron James, things started to make sense. Yesterday, James tweeted this, quote, "So tell me again why there's a cap on how much a player should get." He went on to say that Steph Curry should be making $400 million this summer for 5 years instead of the measly 5-year, $201 million contract that Curry just agreed to yesterday. That tweet was in response to a San Francisco sports writer who was trying to validate Steph's worth. But let's be real. In any other profession, it's ridiculous to argue that someone is worth $400 million. But obviously, as we all know, sports are not just any other profession. So back to Curry. Let's figure out why you could argue that he's worth that much money. So to put things into perspective, back in 2010, the year after Curry was drafted, the Warriors were purchased for the low price of $450 million. Now, 2 MVPs and 2 NBA championships later, the Warriors are currently valued at $2.6 billion. And if you're doing the math, that's an increase of $2.15 billion over the last 7 years. It's a no-brainer that Curry's ascension to superstardom plays a significant role on why the Warriors are now the third most valuable franchise in the NBA. So if that means giving Curry just $40 million a year when he's responsible for the exponential growth of the $2.6 billion franchise, I guess you can argue that he's worth even more money than that. The thing is this. We need to realize professional athletes possess a unique combination of skills, physical attributes, and athleticism that 99.9% of the world doesn't have. Sure, if I can shoot like Steph, dunk like Blake Griffin, or pass like LeBron, chances are I probably wouldn't be working here. I'd be signing a multi-million-dollar contract. But anyway, since those guys can do those things and do them well, it's fair to say that they are compensated accordingly. Now, while this debate about how much athletes get paid will continue to go on and on, just remember this. You can hate the game all you want, but don't hate the player.